Shovels are getting good use today after a winter storm caused cancellations and closures across southern Manitoba. Highways, schools and school buses were shut down as police urged people to stay home and off the roads. Winnipeg Transit buses were on the streets, but the drifts were so bad some actually got stuck. CTV's Jeff Keele joins us now live. Jeff, you've been out and about today. What's it feeling like out there?
It is still very cold, and one of the main culprits is the wind, and I can tell you it is still windy tonight, and it was likely even windier earlier today. We watched as pedestrians downtown and on North Main Street struggled as they walked as that wind hit them. It is unforgiving, bone-chilling. You can really feel it on your skin. Snow and a frigid wind hit southern Manitoba Thursday, forcing several closures and cancellations and posing a challenge for drivers and pedestrians who braved the harsh elements.
The wind is a factor. That's what it is.
Environment and Climate Change Canada says the snowfall, combined with a powerful blast of wind, created the blizzard conditions.
We've seen 70 to 80 kilometer per hour gusts, so those are pretty substantial when you combine it with all the fresh snow. That's why we're seeing such reduced visibility. That
visibility forced the closure of highways and roads. RCMP say as of late Thursday morning, they had several dozen calls about vehicles hitting the ditch. Luckily, no injuries were reported.
Visibility is pretty much next to nothing out in the country there, those open areas, open highways. That's usually where the danger is.
Those road conditions are proving a challenge for hydro workers and homeowners in the dark. Hydro says at one point 5,000 customers were without power and restoration times were hard to predict.
Most highways in southern Manitoba are closed. Many roads within the city of Winnipeg are difficult or impassable. So it's difficult or impossible at this point for crews to reach the damage and repair it.
Inside the city, buses were running, but not all of them had a smooth ride. This articulated one on Portage Avenue got hung up and couldn't quite make the turn. Plows were out on the major streets. The city says there could be up to 300 pieces of equipment in use by the time residential neighborhoods are done.
We prioritize our regionals and collectors for emergency services and buses.
And there were other smaller clearing operations as people snowblowed and shoveled their way out.
Okay, I gotta keep moving. It's warm.
And as Taylor mentioned off the top, school buses were not running today and all the schools were closed in the city of Winnipeg with short notice for parents.
Now, Jeff, it's pretty rare for schools inside the city to be closed here. What prompted that? And as you mentioned, families, were they given enough notice?
Yeah, the Pembina Trails School Division released information on this today. They said that this is not a step that's taken lightly, and they understand that this can be frustrating for parents. They say it is a coordinated decision among divisions, and they say at 7:15 this morning, Winnipeg Police advised that people should stay off the roads and shelter at home, and that's when they made the decision. The plan now is to reopen schools tomorrow and get the buses going tomorrow, but if there is bad weather and there's any kind of changes or cancellations, parents will be notified.